Welcome everybody. Hope you all have had a good week and a good day. Ours has been pretty hectic, pretty busy. As most of you will know, we're having some serious building work done on our house. We're having it extended, so we can't live in it. We've got no inside walls, no toilet, no light, water, you name it, it isn't there. So as last week, we're still living in this container disguised as a tiny home, but it's just not working for us. Don't like living in a tin can, I guess. So we're moving out next week into a one-bedroom cottage, which should be wonderful and make life a lot easier for all of us. So that's our exciting week. Not, but anyway, we take what life throws at us and move on, I guess. Not much choice otherwise, is there? Anyway, that's our story so far. So good. So now we're all reasonably settled down, I guess. I hope. All your regular guys will know the routine. So, and for those that you are joining us for the first time, we wish you a very sincere welcome and thank you for taking part in this evening's meditation. This evening in New Zealand, where you are, I don't know what time of day it is. It doesn't matter. We're all here for the same purpose at the same time, which is great, great stuff, I reckon. Anyway, let's begin. Enough of me waffling on. Let's make a start then by getting ourselves comfortable in the chair or wherever you may be, sitting on the floor. Get yourself comfortable. Make sure your phone is turned off, and as far as possible you can't be interrupted for the next half an hour, 20 minutes, whatever. Just these are usual basic, I don't know, let's call them housekeeping rules, I guess. And then if you're sitting in a chair or sitting on the bed, if you can, I'd like you to have your feet planted flat firmly on the floor, and that way the energy can flow into you and through you unimpaired, as crossing your legs at the ankles or crossing your arms can have that effect. So just have a little wriggle, get yourself comfortable. You're going to be sat in this position for a good few minutes. And now I'd like you just to start focusing on your breathing. With each in-breath that you take, be aware of the healing energy beginning to enter your being. And with each out breath, be aware of any thoughts, negative thoughts, any discomfort, outside noises. They leave you each time you exhale. And as you breathe in, you continue to breathe in the blue light, the blue healing energy, which is what we'll be working with tonight, as always. But from here on in, I'll probably refer it to a blue mist, because I feel it's easier to visualize that mist just gently and gradually working its way through your whole body, through your whole being. And if we see it starting to form in our heart, and from there we're aware of it spreading through our whole body, down through our stomach, and at the same time it moves upwards to the top of our chest. And with each breath we take, the blue mist becomes more energized. And as it moves through our body, through our being, it almost takes on a mind of its own. As it fills your whole being, your arms, your wrists, right down to the fingertips. And the same with our legs. Works its way down through our pelvis and our hips, down our legs, and down through our knees, until it reaches our feet and our toes. And all the time it is journeying through us. It is swirling around, just mixing, distributing the blue mist, the healing energy through our whole person, our whole body. And as it does so, we become aware of an intensely peaceful, calm feeling filling our whole body. And call to mind any areas of dis-ease within your being, and just see, visualize that blue mist working its magic on those areas within you. And just enjoy that feeling of peace. And always remember, the healing mist works on all three levels. Your physical body, your emotional body, and finally your mental body. The healing mist works on all three bodies, helping to bring peace and to bring balance back, not only to our body, but our life in general. Because when we are at peace and feel in balance, others around us become aware of that lovely energy we have and wish to be a part of it. And it is for us to share. And as we think of sharing, we think our loved ones, our nearest and dearest, family members who we feel could benefit from this healing energy. And as we call them to mind, we know that we are not forcing the healing mist at them, on them. It is their choice, totally, if they choose to take advantage of this wonderful gift you are sharing with them. And if some choose not to accept it, then that is fine. That is their choice. That's their free will. And we just call to mind others we know, and we keep offering the blue mist to all the people we know and we believe could benefit from it. And just take a moment or two to call those names, those faces into your mind. And for those that wish to accept the gift, we see the blue healing mist around them and within them, just as it did for us moments ago. And now we see the blue mist moving outside of our body. It is leaving the confines of our body, going out in all and every direction. And so as that healing mist leaves us to start its journey outwards, the healing mist, the healing energy continues to stream into us and through us and beyond our physical being, outwards, further and further. And with each breath we take, so the mist goes further. And as it continues its journey across the surface of our planet, we ask specifically that it is intensified in our hospitals, in our nursing homes, and in our prisons, and any other place where people are held, are being kept until they recover, or maybe it's time for them to pass over, in which case the blue mist will assist them in their journey. And it assists all the carers and all the people involved. It assists and helps them keep themselves in balance, being more able to do the job that they chose to do. And we see the blue mist continuing its journey across the surface of our planet, touching everybody and everything that chooses to be touched by it, to take advantage of it. And as the blue healing mist comes from an endless source, it continues to flow through each and every one of us and continues to spread around the surface of our planet. then the healing mist has no boundaries. It is not selective of colour or race or religion. At this moment, we think of all human life upon our planet. And the healing mist doing its work, helping to bring peace and understanding to all of us. And at the same time, the healing mist works on all our animals, whether domestic or wild, the creatures of the forest, the birds of the sky, the fish, and the creatures that live deep in our oceans. We ask that that healing mist also reach those beings. And not only those beings, but every life stream, every life form that shares our planet as their home also with us. And I'd like you to take a few moments to spend a little time just enjoying, feeling and seeing and being aware of the blue mist touching everything on our planet. So now I would ask you to be aware as you look at our planet covered in the blue mist, that you notice there are some points of light, blue light, shining through that mist. and we realise that those points of blue light are each one of us in this group, wherever we are. That is each one of us involved in radiating the blue mist. And as we notice, as we look, we see that all of these places, wherever they are, begin to link together. They are linked together within the blue mist and by the blue mist. And we see now that we are as one. We are one force, one group, spreading the blue mist around our planet. So we are all individuals, but we are all together as one. We're all working as one, helping to restore the peace and restore the balance to our planet. And as we look at our planet, just be aware of areas within our planet that are suffering, whether it's through fire, through flood, through wind, or any force of nature. We ask that the healing mist be very intense in those areas. Helping for the peace to return. And we also think of the areas on our planet that have been scarred by man through war and destruction. We ask that the blue mist shine also and work its magic in those areas. As we all work together to help our planet, to help our home follow its own destiny. Our planet is a living being just as we are. So I'll leave you now with some time just to enjoy that feeling, that vision that we have, the vision of what we are doing with the healing mist and how it is working. And so now, unfortunately, it is time to start the journey home and allow your awareness to return to your body. And as you do so, as usual, bring with you in your mind the vision of our planet spinning freely in the blue mist. And always remember that that energy is always there. It is always with us for use with others if they agree, and do not forget it is also there for you as well. And as you feel your awareness return, as it begins to return fully to your body, I'd like you, just as usual, just to wriggle your toes a bit and rub your feet on the floor, stretch your fingers, and then gradually stretch your whole body. And when you feel you're ready, stand up, have a good stretch, or even have a bit of a shake, just to make sure you are completely and properly grounded before you leave and carry on with your day. And if you don't feel quite grounded yet, please wait. Just remain sitting until you feel comfortable with your movement for your own safety and others. And once again, I thank you. I sincerely thank you for being part of this healing circle. And just know that our work and your input is important. The more of us do it, the better it is. So, once again, thank you for joining me tonight and for joining each other, being a part of this. And take care of yourself and your loved ones. Thank you.